What's up, FlickPop fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire dose of entertainment news that's going to blow your mind. First, we're talking about the one and only Gene Simmons, who's opening up about his finances and sharing some incredibly heartfelt reflections on the late, great Ozzy Osbourne. Simmons is revealing just how different the reality of his wealth is from public perception, all while honoring Ozzy's unforgettable humility and authenticity. Next up, get ready to crank the volume because rock titans Aerosmith are back with a brand new musical project. They've just announced a surprise 5-song EP, One More Time, a massive collaboration with the electrifying Yungblud. This marks Aerosmith's first new music in over a decade, and it's already creating serious buzz, especially after their powerful tribute performances. But the Ozzy Osbourne news doesn't stop there. We're diving deep into the fascinating, and frankly intense, competition brewing between two major documentaries about the Prince of Darkness. The BBC's Coming Home and Paramount Plus, Ozzy, No Escape From Now, are set to air incredibly close together, sparking a real race to tell Ozzy's story. And finally, we've got the exclusive air date reveal for the BBC's Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne, Coming Home documentary, which faced some unexpected delays. We'll break down exactly when you can watch it and the reasons behind the pushback. Stick around for all the electrifying details. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to FlickPop, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Gene Simmons gets real about his wealth and Ozzy Osbourne's humility. Gene Simmons is known for his larger-than-life persona, but he's recently offered a surprisingly grounded perspective on his finances and a touching tribute to the late Ozzy Osbourne. Simmons revealed in a recent interview that the public's perception of his wealth is significantly inflated, stating, "People think I'm much richer than I actually am. I mean, I've done okay, but they say, 'Oh, you must have billions.' No, I don't." He explained that his elaborate stage persona and business acumen have created an image far exceeding his actual net worth. This reflection came as Simmons discussed the profound humility of Ozzy Osbourne. He described the iconic rocker as a lesson in authenticity, noting how Ozzy treated everyone with the same genuine grace, whether they were neighbors or fans. Simmons contrasted this with his own tendency to get full of themselves, admitting, "I'm Gene Simmons." He highlighted Ozzy's lack of pretense, recalling how the Prince of Darkness would simply ask about people's kids rather than boasting about his own successes. Simmons sees Ozzy's genuine nature as a humbling example for those, like himself, who have historically used armor, changing names, appearances, and projecting strength to survive and succeed in the often harsh entertainment industry. The public reaction has been a mix of admiration for Simmons' candor and a renewed appreciation for Ozzy Osbourne's enduring legacy of humility. Fans on social media are sharing their own encounters with the Kiss frontman and reflecting on Osbourne's down-to-earth nature. Analysts note that this kind of authenticity resonates deeply with audiences, cutting through the usual celebrity narratives. Want to hear more about the real Gene Simmons and his surprising take on fame? Then you won't want to miss what Aerosmith is cooking up next. Aerosmith and Yungblud drop surprise EP announcement, One More Time. Get ready, rock fans. Aerosmith is making a monumental return to new music with their first EP in over a decade, and they're teaming up with the dynamic Yungblud for the project. Titled One More Time, this 5-song collaboration is set to drop on November 21st, with the lead single, My Only Angel, arriving this Friday. The announcement sent shockwaves through the music world, especially following recent powerful joint performances. This collaboration follows a string of high-profile appearances where both Aerosmith members and Yungblud paid tribute to the late Ozzy Osbourne. They shared the stage at the MTV VMAs to perform Osbourne's classic Mama, I'm Coming Home, and both artists also performed at Ozzy's farewell concert. The EP marks a significant moment for Aerosmith, as it's their first new material since their 2012 album, Music from Another Dimension, and comes after the cancellation of their Peace Out farewell tour due to Steven Tyler's vocal injury. The tracklist includes originals like Problems and Wild Woman, as well as a 2025 mix of Aerosmith's own hit, Back in the Saddle. Fans are ecstatic about this unexpected new music from Aerosmith, flooding social media with excitement for the EP and the Yungblud collaboration. Music critics are highlighting this as a major comeback for the legendary band and a testament to their enduring appeal. The EP's release date is strategically placed, building anticipation for what's sure to be a major musical event. But the Ozzy Osbourne story is far from over, as a fascinating battle unfolds behind the scenes. Stay tuned as we reveal the latest move in the Ozzy Osbourne documentary war. BBC and Paramount Plus in documentary showdown over Ozzy Osbourne's final years. A high-stakes battle is unfolding in the world of music documentaries as the BBC and Paramount Plus gear up to release their respective films on the legendary Ozzy Osbourne. The BBC's Coming Home and Paramount Plus, Ozzy, No Escape From Now were initially slated for release at different times, but a dramatic scheduling shuffle has put them on a collision course, airing just days apart. This has led to accusations of a race to capture Ozzy's story, a situation the Osbourne family reportedly wished to avoid. The situation escalated when the BBC announced plans to release their documentary, Coming Home, with little notice. Ozzy's family expressed frustration, feeling the release was rushed, especially in light of Paramount Plus' more carefully planned rollout for Ozzy, No Escape From Now, which had always intended an October 7th release. The BBC then temporarily shelved their plans, only to announce the Coming Home documentary would now air 5 days earlier, on October 2nd. This rapid back-and-forth has created significant tension between the production teams, with insiders calling it a race to air first. The Osbourne family's desire for a respectful and well-paced tribute seems to be caught in the middle of this competitive drive. Fans are buzzing about the dual releases, with many eager to see both perspectives on Ozzy's life. The timing has sparked intense discussion online about how the legacy of the Prince of Darkness will be portrayed. Industry analysts are watching closely, noting the potential impact of this documentary war on viewership and the narrative surrounding Osbourne's final years. The fact that both films will air within the same week is seen by some as a potential TV celebration of the rocker's life, despite the behind-the-scenes drama. And speaking of documentaries and air dates, we've got the final confirmation you've been waiting for. Get ready for the official air date of the BBC's Ozzy Osbourne documentary. BBC's Ozzy Osbourne documentary, Coming Home, gets new air date after delay. Fans eager to see the BBC's intimate documentary about the final years of rock icon Ozzy Osbourne can finally mark their calendars. Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne, Coming Home, will now premiere on October 2nd at 9 p.m. on BBC One and iPlayer. This new date comes after the documentary was initially postponed out of respect for the Osbourne family following the legendary singer's passing earlier this year. The documentary, originally scheduled for an August 18th release, was pulled from the schedules, with the BBC stating it was moved in the schedules to respect the family's wishes during their difficult time. The film, initially conceived as a series called Home to Roost, documenting Ozzy and Sharon's move back to the UK, evolved into a 1-hour special as Ozzy's health declined. Filmed over 3 years, it offers unique access to the entire Osbourne family, Sharon, Kelly, and Jack, capturing Ozzy's heroic battle to perform again and the family's experience with his deteriorating health. The BBC notes it captures the extraordinary roller coaster of their lives as they pursued their dream of returning to Britain. This announcement follows Paramount Plus' confirmation that their own Ozzy Osbourne film, Ozzy, No Escape From Now, will launch on October 7th. The proximity of these release dates has created a competitive buzz, though the BBC has emphasized its commitment to respecting the family's wishes. Viewers are anticipating a deeply personal look at Ozzy's final years, with Kelly Osbourne quoted in the film saying, "Iron Man wasn't really made of iron," hinting at the raw portrayal of his health struggles. The documentary also promises contributions from Black Sabbath bandmates and other music legends. That's all the major news for today. But before you go, let's do a super fast recap of everything we covered. And that's a wrap on today's FlickPop update. We heard Gene Simmons get candid about his finances and honor the legendary humility of Ozzy Osbourne. Aerosmith announced their first new music in a decade with a surprise EP, One More Time, featuring Yungblud. We also dove into the intense documentary race between the BBC and Paramount Plus over Ozzy Osbourne's final years. And finally, we got the confirmed air date for the BBC's Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne Coming Home documentary. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to FlickPop for all the latest in music and entertainment news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.